After months of waiting and a short lockout, Major League Baseball does return today due to some rule changes. The national pastime looks a little different this year. Yes, John, Karl, and Klein are usually our political experts covering the White House, covering politics. But they're also the smartest people in the world when it comes to baseball. They're our resident experts. So we're going to take a little curveball here and bring them in to talk, of course, about the season starting. We're so excited, so excited.
It's good. A little rain, a lot of rain, though, for opening day. I mean,
you think, but they're still going to play, right?
Yeah, well, the Yankees got rained out, you know. The Nationals pushed back their starting. You know, East Coast, some rain.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah,
All right, but Rick, there's going to be a lot of rules changing this year, right?
Yeah, and Kira, if you're not a fan of the designated hitter, you're out of luck. A 50-year argument inside of baseball has been settled. The designated hitter is now universal. National League and American League parks. Pitchers are no longer going to bat. That, of course, is despite the emergence of Shohei Ohtani. So they've actually passed a new rule, the Ohtani rule, where only if you're a starting pitcher who starts and hits for yourself, you can stay in the game. They crafted a special rule to take care of that special talent that's out there in Los Angeles. In addition to that, if you don't like the runner on second in extra innings, you're also out of luck. That is going to be a permanent feature every time you get to the 10th inning and beyond. You start with that runner on second. The idea is to speed up the pace of the game, and the idea of all of these rules changes and some other ones to come, offense, offense, offense. Baseball wants to score more runs.
What do you think? How's this going to impact the game, John?
Well, first of all, I'll go on the record, and Rick and I have had major disagreement on this. The designated hitter, I mean, pitchers should hit. I mean, you should hit. You're playing in the game. And I mean, I'm glad they had the Ohtani carve-out, so we'll at least see the most exciting player in baseball get a chance to stay in the game as a hitter, even if he gets taken out as a pitcher. But otherwise, I mean, look, the average game last year was 3 hours in 11 minutes. I mean, that's a long time, even for somebody who loves baseball.
Really?
That's a long time.
Yeah, but it's more time to drink beer, have your second hot dog.
That's true.
I mean, come on, John.
But there are some of the rules that are coming down the pike are interesting, and there's one that is the most experimental, which is this. First of all, they're making the bases bigger.
Okay.
You know, the idea...
Is that fair?
I don't know. I mean, I would have liked that in Little League,
the first baseman's always got that big, really long stretch, right? Too many pulled muscles they've got to...
But check this out. The baseball diamond, you know, you have second base kind of goes out towards center field. There is a proposal on the table, and it's going to be tried out, not in the major leagues I don't know if it'll ever make it to the major leagues, but it's under serious consideration. They would move second base closer to the pitcher's mound and make it a straight line between first base, second base, and third base, which effectively makes second base closer to first, closer to second, closer to third, obviously, as well. More stolen bases, more extra base hits, and a little, again, the idea of more offense. And apparently, if you go back to the dead ball era, Rick would know this better than I do, apparently the baseball diamond was not always exactly shaped like a diamond. That you did have this... This is kind of a throwback to way back. So there is some baseball tradition to it.
Now you're floating back to the future. Okay, roll the clip. All right, we're also seeing name changes too, right, Rick? I mean, we've seen it in football. Now we're seeing it in baseball. Cleveland Indians now will be the Cleveland Guardians. What do we think about this time in the land of political correctness now, and also racial reckoning? I mean, a lot of Native Americans, a lot of natives are very excited that finally this is going to be pastime.
Yeah, they're taking the field as the Guardians for the first time in about an hour or so from now in Kansas City. And look, I've got Cleveland friends and family. Their point is, as long as they win, they're okay with whatever you want to call their old tribe.
Given the history of that franchise.
I was hoping they would go with the Naps or the Spiders, which were two names they had, believe it or not, 100 years or so ago. They chose the Guardians, which has local meaning. It has some local flair. The problem is that they don't have really a winning team. And I know they've re-signed Jose Ramirez, which is all well and good, but this team may be as bad as it was when Ricky Vaughn was their closer, if you remember back in the movie Major League. This is not a great franchise right now, which I think is a bigger problem than the name change. But yes, baseball moving ahead with this after a long time of discussion, changing the mascot and now finally the name.
All right, Rick, World Series prediction. Turn around, look at the board, throw a dart, you know, pick a vintage card behind you. Who you rooting for? Who do you want?
Well, I'll tell you, I'm a diehard Yankees fan, and there's no hype around the Yankees this year. So I think they squeeze in as a wild card and then get hot at the right time. I'm going with the Yankees. I wish I could say that the hometown
Meanwhile, he's
Nationals
wearing a
are going to join them.
Washington Nationals shirt.
I don't see it. I don't see it for the Nationals. Listen, my heart says it, and I'm psyched about the rookies, Keeper Breeze, Josiah Gray. I don't see it for them, though. But I'm thinking that the San Francisco Giants, they won more games than anyone last year, 107. They got almost no respect. They may not be quite as good as they were last year, and all the hype is with and the Braves and the Phillies and all those other big franchises. The Giants, though, I think could squeeze by and get hot at the right time this year.
Okay, your predictions, John.
You know, I think it's going to be a Highway 5 World Series. So this will be the
I only
same.
know Highway 66.
that would be fun.
Can you tell me what Highway 5 is, please?
The 5. We'll be on the 5 freeway. The freeway. They call them freeways out there.
Wait, that's in San Diego.
Yeah. San Diego and Los Angeles.
I know the Padres.
There you go.
No longer there, but okay, sorry.
Yeah. But I would like to see. I think it would be great to see Shohei Ohtani in a World Series. See him. See the Angels. I think that would be a tremendous story. But man, the Dodgers are just stacked, and so are the Padres. The Yankees, they're going nowhere. Unfortunately, it is a rebuilding year for the Washington Nationals. The sleeper team to watch is up Highway 95 here, the New York Mets.
Okay.
And they've got such a tremendous rotation. They got Scherzer from the Nationals. They got DeGrom. And both of them are going to miss their first starts because they're hurt already. So, you know, the Mets have been cursed a lot over the years. But, you know, I think the Mets might surprise.
All right, quick trivia question for you both. You
Yeah.
guys just scream out if you know it. The Hall of Famer who also had a winery.
Tom Seaver.
Oh, you knew!
Boom! Okay.
Bam! A bottle of Pinot for you. There you go. All right, favorite card behind you, Rick, or one that's worth the most money.
I love my 1953 Mickey Mantle and my 1952 rookie Willie Mays. I got to go vintage, go old school all the way. I've got some Walter Johnsons behind me. This is my true passion. Forget politics, guys.
I love it.
My favorite is my Rick Klein card. You know, Rick Klein has his own baseball card. A lot of people don't realize this. This is true.
True story.
There is a Rick Klein baseball card.
He's picture perfect. Was Rick Klein a baseball player?
No,
another
like that
Rick Klein.
No, that guy.
What?
Yes, he's on a baseball card. We'll talk about it next segment.
I guess that's for a whole nother segment.
Sorry for another segment.
All right. I did have a Roy Campanella baseball card. That's
pretty awesome.
Isn't that pretty
That's
cool?
really
I don't know what
awesome.
happened to it, but I'm kind of he was exactly Campy. That was my brother and I had one hero. Well, many heroes. That was one of them. All right. Well, that was fun, guys.
Yeah, Kira, thanks for having us on.
Bet. What position did you play in Little League, Rick? What position
Second
did you
base,
play,
like Willie Randolph. I loved Willie Randolph growing up, and he was my guy on the Yankees.
And you played?
I played first base like Lou Gehrig.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't play like him, but I played first base.
Greatest guy ever.
Unlike him, yes.
Yeah, he needed the bigger base. Then he would have been really good.
Really big base if I'm playing again.
Now I'm being told we have to go. That was fun, guys. All right, I'm sorry. That does it for us.
You got real news to do, but we got games starting soon. So.
Play ball. Rick Klein, John Karl. Thanks, guys.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.